anniversary tomorrow.
There we are. Sorry, apologies. I was just waiting for the little button to come up in YouTube just to make sure everything was working. So there we are.
I see. You're still waiting for stuff.
Yeah, no, all good. Yes, almost. I think there are 2 employees apart from the founders who've been here longer than me. They both work in the dev side. Yeah. So yeah, I'm 13 years. It is, Dave.
13. Yeah, I'm 7 tomorrow.
I
just received my little card in the post this morning, which was rather lovely, just to remind me. Oh yes, of course, yeah.
Newbie, eh?
Newbie, you're just a newbie. Hey, well, I was looking at the photos that people sent in, and I did notice this one last week and forgot to do a shout out. So I just thank you very much for everyone who does send a photo in. It really does make our day when we see the photos. The whiskies all lined up, and I really wanted to put a special mention out there to Scott C, who popped his complete winning set of frequent flyers whiskies into a suitcase, as look as though he was about to go on holiday with all the whiskies, frequent flyers in his suitcase. I thought that was
perfect. Yeah,
well staged, sir. Well staged.
Maybe he was just going away.
Maybe he was just going away. I thought that was fantastic, that picture. There's a couple of other ones in there that I should mention as well, but always with pets. Always make me smile when you see pets in the background. And certainly if you've got a glass and you're holding it up with a dram inside to us, that's that's good. But yes, so much.
I tell you what, yeah, they've been, over the months we've been doing this, there's been a few very, very nice bottles that you can see in the photo. They've been cracked open and people are starting to enjoy them, and that's lovely as well. Yeah.
Oh, there was a AJ, I think it was, with his Japanese new bottle of Japanese whiskey, and he's got it on the counter there, and then underneath it with the door open of his cabinet, you can see his Japanese whiskey collection, which is kind of cool. That he was, there's one to complete the set. So that was really lovely to see as well. Yeah, always good to see those photos. Right, well, we've got 10 to get through today, Jake. I just wanted to mention next week we've still got 5 tickets available. 5 have sold out of the 10 pretty quickly, but there are still 5 big ones.
Yeah,
5 big ones. There is the Macallan M, the 2022 release, still sitting there. There's an awesome bottle of 42-year-old Glenlivet from 1977. That's an independently bottled by Gordon MacPhail. So they're not an independent bottler. They've been maturing this stock themselves as well. They're an old school whiskey bonder. Balvenie 27-year-old, just £7 a ticket. A rare discovery from distant shores. That looks really interesting. A whole collection of 5 bottles for just a £5. Swelder Spirits, Wonders of the World Whiskey and Rum Bundle. The labels look fantastic.
Gorgeous bottles, yeah.
Yeah, they really do look something. And one that always normally goes pretty quickly. I don't know if everyone bought this one, but Ichiro's Double Distilleries 2021 whiskey. Ichiro's malt. They're always highly desirable, and that's just £5. Lots of new ones have went live yesterday, so these are all quite new. There is a Middleton very rare Forêt de Tronces whiskey from Ireland, a Yamazaki Mizunawa oak, the old water oak Mizunawa 2022 release, a 40-year-old Glenfarclas, which is I have had the luxury of being able to try one of them a long time ago. Always old Glenfarclas, always rather special, I must admit. A single cask Ardbeg, that will go really quickly anyway, because it always does. Ardbeg just disappears. Just £6. That's a single cask from 2000. Oh yes, there's a rather nice collection of Ben Romack whiskies. Big fan of Ben Romack. It's a nice style that they do. 6 bottles, just a £5. A 24-year-old Glengoyne has gone up. That looks really nice. White Oak edition. And another little collection from Tomatin. This is Tomatin Sherry Whiskey Collection. 3 bottles there, just a £5 for the ticket. and not an awful lot of tickets from what I remember. Yes, what was it? Tom Hatton, just 75 tickets there. 99 for that Glengoyne, 99 for that Ben Romack collection, and that is their 10, 15, their 21-year-old, some cast strength, and their new oak, kiln dried and air dried. So that's 2 casks there for the serious whiskey geeks about oak being dried, kiln dried, and open air seasoning. As an ex-boat builder, I know all the benefits of the wood for boat building terms. Difference between kiln dried and air dried, huge difference in the way the wood works and lasts as well. Yeah, so that's always good to see that in a whiskey collection. So there's a real geeky little thing there if you're into that, Ben. I would love a ticket. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think there's some fantastic stuff in there.
There is indeed.
You'll have to tell me all about the intricacies of your expert wood knowledge at some point. I'm enjoying that.
I love it. I love it when some of these, certainly some of the over the years recently, the craft distillers bringing in yard aged. I think it started in America, yard aged wood, and it's certainly something that's come across. There is a difference the way wood bends and works. We always used to. I mean, obviously, sometimes you need wood when you buy it, and you need to get it kiln dried, ready to use because you've got a schedule. But we always used to try and leave as much of it as possible to just air dry, really, because it just worked much easier. You had those natural oils which kiln drying sometimes strips out. Anyway, I digress. Back into the old.
I am at the ready to be your glamorous assistant here, Dave.
Shall we pull some wheels up? I'm going to start with this Master of Malt Bottling of a Caroni, a 25-year-old from 1997. So yeah, this is a sort of liquid treasure, what I always used to call liquid history, because this distillery closed a long, long time ago. This was distilled in 97 and has spent 25 years maturing, and a little bit of finish in one of our sherry octave casks. So it's had a bit of a sherry influence to it. This was just a release of 150 bottles. You've got to remember these little octave casks are very, very small. So just 150 bottles squeezed out. Are you ready with that wheel, Jake?
Yeah, one moment.
Because I can't see it. There it is. Right. Let's bring up that wheel, and good luck to everyone who's entered.
Edward Wine.
Wine indeed. Congratulations, Edward. That will be heading its way as soon as the warehouse elves can pack it and ship it. It's on its way to you. And don't forget, send those pictures. We'd love to see them. I thought we'd go to Islay next with this little collection of 6 whiskies, which is kind of special. It's 6 different whiskies from Bruichladdich. Mostly Bruichladdich. There's 4 Bruichladdich in there, which is the unpeated malt from this distillery, but also 2 Port Charlottes, which is their heavily peated, not the heaviest peated, but they're heavily peated. So there's a 10-year-old in there, and the Islay barley from 2014. Under the Bruichladdich, there is a Master of Malt exclusive from their Micro Provenance series, a 14-year-old. There's the classic laddie, the one we all know, the Scottish barley. There's some beer barley. That's BERE, traditional the 6-row barley rather than the 2-row commercial barley that you see today. And there's the 2014 Islay barley, always very popular releases. You imagine there's not an awful lot of barley grown on this tiny little island of Islay, and to get a whiskey out of it every year is kind of special, I think. Are you ready with the wheel, sir?
One moment.
So yeah, this sold out pretty quickly, as I expected it would do. Just £5 a ticket for these 6 bottles of whiskey. Almost £500 worth of whiskey right here.
James B.
Congratulations, James. I hope you love your Brookladdies and your Port Charlottes, and they will be coming on their way to you very, very shortly. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy them. Let us know if you enjoyed them. Let us know what you think of them. Always love to see your tasting notes up on the Master of Malt web pages. Plenty of room for them. Let us know.
Yeah, that's nice. That beer barley and the Isle of Barley are always fantastic, and that Mom exclusive.
I've been a big fan of the Isle of Barleys. You can see there's a little Isle of Barley proof plate right there in a frame that I won many, many years ago. And I've got the bottle of whiskey. I bought a couple of bottles. I think half a case I bought at the time, and I've drunk definitely one. I'm sure I've still got one left.
I like that that exclusive one, the micro provenance, comes in like that. Do you remember the old Renegade rum bottles with the cloudy bottles? It's obviously it was Mark Rainier as well.
Right.
So yeah, same company, and then
nice.
Takes me back to like a decade ago, picking stuff in the warehouse, and yeah, don't get into the warehouse enough these days.
No, it's been a while since I've been there.
Touching bottles.
I'm not allowed in there, I think, without an escort these days. Well, I mean, these days, ever. Yeah, don't let Dave in the warehouse. Yeah. Okay, up next, we're going to go to Deanston, a lovely little distillery in the Highlands, not far from Loch Lomond. 21-year-old, 2000 vintage, all organic. So this is kind of special. This is organic. They were the first distillery to introduce organic whiskey. I'm pretty certain, certainly in a commercial sense of things, over recent times. So organic malt matured in an organic ex-bourbon cask before being finished in an organic ex-Fino sherry cask. So that's a lot of work gone into this to get all of those things to align perfectly. It's been aged for 21 years, and it's part of their annual limited release. And this was just 2,784 bottles. So not an awful lot of it around, and it will be really special. I do one of those distilleries that like a good Deanston.
Absolutely. Right. Wheel is there, and just a moment, Dave.
So this was just £5 a ticket, and again, it was one of our, it sold out fairly quickly, I must admit. So there's a lot of Deanston fans out there, and good luck.
For sure.
Oh, good. Almost all the names on there.
Yeah, exactly. Good old tip. Luke B. Yeah, like you say, not many tickets there.
There wasn't an awful lot of tickets for that one, no.
Fantastic. Well done, Luke B. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. Let us know what you think of it. I hope you enjoy. And is it a part of a larger Deanston collection? Are you a Deanston fan that you went for that, Luke? Is that why you went for it? Are you a big Deanston?
It'll be a new convert.
Tell us about it. Yes. Okay, up next.
A beautiful Deanston collection.
Up next is another Master of Malt exclusive here. This is a 17-year-old Craigellachie from casks 3, 4, and 5. It's the exceptional cask Master of Malt exclusive, so you can only find it from Master of Malt, although it's been bottled by the distillery just for Master of Malt. Yeah, there we go. 17 years, drawn from a trio of wine casks in last year. Saint-Emilion wine casks. So they're those big red wine Bordeaux casks, aren't they? Saint-Emilion. I think big Bordeaux casks.
I'm the wheels guy. You're the drinks guy today.
Right. I thought you knew being a Master of Malt exclusive. I'm the world's guys. That's all I'm doing. Anyway, again, this one sold out pretty quickly. This is a 300-poundish bottle of whiskey, just £5 a ticket, and we'll have a winner very shortly. I'm bringing that wheel in right now, Wheels guy.
Paul D.
Congratulations, Paul. That Krigelaki 17-year-old worm tub whiskey. There you go. Love those.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Love those big worm tubs that they have.
Worm tub deliciousness.
Does anyone ever sit in those worm tubs when they're nice and warm as a spa bath? It's
You spend a week a year, it gets turned into a jacuzzi. That's one of the perks of one of them, I think. Yeah.
wonder if anyone has. Okay, we're going to stay in Speyside now for the next couple. I'm going to go to the big one in Speyside. It's a Glenfiddich, one of certainly the joint largest capacity distillery in Speyside, alongside Glenlivet, the Glenlivet. These two huge distilleries. Whenever I up in Scotland, I always want to drop into the Glenfiddich. I think they just do the tours there. It's just a fabulous cathedral. Walking into that still house, their show still house, it is a cathedral of whiskey. It just standing at that top and looking down, it just makes me smile every time. And they certainly were the first distillery to start doing those whiskey tours all those years ago, and they always used to be open every day, I think, apart from Christmas Day, so you could always get a tour. Yeah, fabulous place. Well, this is a 26-year-old Grande Couronne, and this is a whiskey that's been finished in old ex-cognac casks for a lengthy 2-year finish. So it's not something you see an awful lot. You don't see an awful lot of cognac finished casks. You don't see an awful lot of cognac casks released into the world, really. They do seem to hold them for a long time themselves. So, yeah, this one's another popular one, just £5 a ticket. And Jake is ready with that wheel already. And then let's pull a winner out.
Here we go. Good luck. Here's Christopher H.
Congratulations, Christopher. And I hope you enjoy that Glenfiddich, and let us know what you're going to do with it. Are you going to open it on a special occasion? Every day is a special occasion. Every day is a special occasion. Okay, I said we're going to stay in Speyside, and we are going to stay in Speyside because I've got a Glen Grant up next, or we've got a Glen Grant. This is a 25-year-old, over £700 to buy one of these bottles of whiskey. It was a £6 ticket, and it's sold out pretty quickly over the 2 weeks that it's been around. We bottled a couple of Glen Grants, and they've always been spectacular. Some of the oldest whiskies I've ever tasted have been the Glen Grants, those old 1940s that the distillery labels that Gordon MacPhail have bottled over the years, and they do hold up well to aging. And so I expect this will be pretty damn spectacular. Have you tried this one, Jake?
I don't think I have. I was just thinking that, which is, it seems like something I really should have. But yeah, they're like Pokemon. You try and collect them all, but you're always going to...
Yeah, there's always going to... Well, I'm going to check the Drinks by the Dram page afterwards, because I'm not sure I have, and it's something...
there you go. It's homework for us both, is to...
Homework for us both. There we go.
See what this lucky person's going to be tasting.
All right, let's see. And maybe you come round and share it with us. Let's pick a winner.
You got the... Yeah, okay, here we are. Peter B.
Congratulations, Peter.
Yeah.
Glen Grant, 25-year-old. Oh, nice. Okay, up next, well, we're going to go to Japan. We've got 3 Japanese whiskies. I'm going to hold one to the very end. We've got 3 Japanese whiskies and a little drop of liquid history. 2 drops of liquid history. Up next, we're going to the distillery of Yoichi. This is their aromatic yeast. Nika Discovery Series, so a special bottling where they do floral, fruity, peated Japanese single malt from the Yoichi distillery. So they have 2 distilleries that they work with. And one does a peated style of malt, and this is Yoichi here. Japan's northernmost distillery on the main island of Hokkaido.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say something. I'll break my my wheels guy persona.
Have you been to this? Have you been to this distillery?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Like you say, it's up in Hokkaido, which is the northernmost of the sort of the main islands of Japan, and it's kind of like you go up there and things are a bit. It's like green. And there's fields and there's like cows, and it almost feels a bit, compared to other parts of Japan, like a bit more like the British Isles. And that's kind of the logic of why the distillery ended up there, right? It's by the coast, it's by a mountain, it's on this island that has a different climate. It's sort of like the most sort of Scottish-like place in Japan you can sort of get. And it's incredible. All the stills are direct fired still, like coal fires underneath them. So like seeing people managing those, like it's like people shoveling coal into a steam train. It's just something. It's just a sight you just don't see in whiskey anymore.
That's right. He put the distillery up there because this is Taketsuru, isn't it?
Yeah.
After learning to make whiskey in Scotland, and we talked about that book a long time ago that I just bought about his notes that have been translated into English and put into a book. And he put this he started with Suntory and then built his own distillery, and this was his first distillery, wasn't it? And he put it up here in the hills because it reminded him of, it was a sort of Scottish climate. He thought it needed
exactly,
to be.
Yeah. It's stunning. Like, all different sizes of still, and they've got each still has like a Shinto paper streamer on these ropes, and usually there you see those at temples and shrines, and it's just the deference to the whiskey stills. It's great.
Because they've all been blessed.
Yeah, it's a special place. Yeah, it's a cool place.
Sounds amazing. I've not been.
I can talk about this all day, so yeah, we should probably spin a wheel.
Let's pick a winner. Let's get a wheel up and pick a winner.
Peter B. Lovely. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Peter B. And that Yoichi will be winging its way for you too. Right, up next, we're staying in Japan, I said. We've got a Hakushu 18-year-old. This is a special limited edition 18-year-old celebrating the 100th anniversary of Suntory, House of Suntory. So yes, this is where Japanese whiskey really started, the House of Suntory. Taketsuru went over to Scotland to learn how to make whiskey, came back and started making whiskey in Japan, and then went on to form his own company with a Nika. So this is the original sort of brand. Hakushu, this is an 18-year-old. Smokiness, obviously this is a special edition, and some of the Hakushus I've tasted in the past have all been spectacular. I did try the 25-year-old at a whiskey show a few years ago, and it was just one of those moments where you just stopped and turned the world off. Fabulous. So yeah, I've only been to Japan for a whiskey show, and I managed to get down to one little distillery, but it was just because it was a friend's distillery. It was a new distillery on an industrial estate, Kinobi Gin. There wasn't any other time to get around and do it.
Lovely though. Yeah.
Kyoto. Go and see Alex down at Kinobi.
Yeah.
Kyoto. Right, let's pick a winner.
Let's do it. Francis GN. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Francis. The Hakushu 18-year-old 100th anniversary limited edition will be winging its way to you real soon.
Nice.
Okay, we're going to nip back to the lowlands, down to Falkirk alongside the canal. This beautiful distillery a Rosebank distillery right alongside the canal that runs through Falkirk. And it's in the news right now because the distillery has recently been recommissioned. Quickly, I remember the last time I was up there, it really did look in a very, very sorry state. And although there have been rumours of it coming back and then falling away and then coming back and then falling away, it really did look like it was destined to be demolished. But it's been saved and it's making whiskey again. It's all been rebuilt.
Extraordinary, really, isn't it? All the equipment was stolen. I think we've spoken about that before on here.
It's amazing how they've rebuilt it and got it back together, because it really didn't look like it was ever coming back after everything had been stolen out of it one Christmas. And this is a rather spectacular bottle released on Specialty Drinks way back in 2022. It is beautiful. I've tasted this at the show when they launched this. It is rather spectacular. Yeah. So this was a £10 a ticket. It's nearly £2,000 a bottle. It wasn't cheap. And it's going to be some time before we're going to see anything like this from the new Rosebank. And I hope whoever wins this really enjoys it. It is beautiful. The label's beautiful. The box is beautiful. And the whiskey is spectacular. It's delicious. It's just one of those moment whiskies. Let's bring that wheel up. Let's pick a winner.
Yeah, fingers crossed for you. Here we go. Drum roll. Susan L. Just massive congratulations into the big stuff here.
Into the big stuff, yeah. Congratulations, Susan. I think my daughter Kat, she's a big soft spot for those Rosebanks as well. I know she wanted one of them when she first tasted that at the whiskey show too. Okay, our final whiskey for today is another Japanese one, and this is another closed distillery. And this one is really closed and demolished. This is from their last years of distillation, I think, 1999, 2000. It's their cask strength release. It's the 8th batch. This is the last of them. Each of these have been aged in big sherry butts and bottled at cask strength. In the case of this one, this was bottled at 49.4%. There really can't be much Karuizawa left in the world. We've been eking them out slowly over the years. There is a new distillery called Karuizawa, isn't there? There's been one started in near Osama. But it's going to be a long time, and it's nothing to do with the original plant, which was completely destroyed back in 2011, wasn't it? I think disappeared.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, this is almost £3,000 this bottle of whiskey, and we were giving it away for just £12 a ticket. There were only 249 tickets, I believe. So the odds are pretty good. Let's pick a winner. You've got that wheel ready, I can see.
Got it ready. Yeah, this is well, the Rosebank was special. This is also special. Okay, here we go. Peter B. Congratulations. Yeah. Is it another
different Peter B? I mean, and lots of Peters around, lots of surnames. We have no idea. But congratulations, Peter. Let us know what you think of it. I'd love to know. It's been a while since I've had any Karuizawa. We bottled one at Boutique a while ago.
You did, didn't you? Yeah.
We bottled some Karuizawa a while ago, and I did try it, and it was lovely. But yeah, you don't see much Karuizawa around these days at all. Although, there was rocking. Right, that's it. That concludes our competition draw for today. Don't forget, there are still 5 tickets available for next week's draw. The Macallan, a Glenlivet 42-year-old, a 27-year-old Balvenie, a collection of 5 whiskies and rums from Swell the Spirits, and Ichiro's Double Distilleries malt from 2020. And then lots more for the following week, just going up. And more will be coming there, because I think there's only 6 gone up, 2, 4, 7 gone up. There'll be more going up during the week. So keep your eyes peeled on masterofmalt.com competitions. Have a look in there. Keep your eyes peeled there. If you are a winner, we'd love to see your pictures. Please don't forget to send them in. Bonus points for stay.
Absolutely, yeah. Send those beaming faces in. We love it. Yeah.
We do like that. Well, lovely to see you, Jake.
Always, yeah. I've had such a busy day. It's all been a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest, Dave. But I'm glad I've come in and spun some wheels for you. And just a huge congratulations to all our winners. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Congratulations to all the winners. Thanks for spinning those wheels, because I'm not allowed to spin those wheels. It's not my job. I'm not allowed to touch the wheels. Good to see you, Jake. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'll be back this time next week, and maybe Alex will be back.
I think Alex is back, yeah, to join you. Yeah.
He'll be my wheel spinner next week.